This segment of Organization Motivation is brought to you by JK Lumber.
I decided to hire Deb because my second bedroom is totally and completely out of control. It's been completely unusable since I moved in over a year ago in February, and I really need help. My family is horrified by it, and my friends, I can't show them that room when they come over. I don't have any place for my guests to stay, and it's just a non-functional room, so I really needed some help getting it together. I did try to do the room by myself. I had a big marathon day where my parents came over and we spent about 4 hours clearing things out, trying to organize, but it just got to be too frustrating, and I got too annoyed with my parents. So I decided I really needed a professional to come help me, someone who had a lot of experience with this and someone who could help me do it the right way so that I wouldn't get too overwhelmed, and also someone to hold me accountable. It's difficult when you have family members who you know, that you can kick them out if you want to, but when you're actually paying to have someone there, they're actually giving, you know, sharing their time with you, you have to make it work, and I need help with that.
Tell us about your spare room, because that's our project today, is we're going to help Jessica get this spare room in order. Let's talk a little bit about what is going on in here right now.
Sure. Well, I moved from a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bathroom house into a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom apartment. And I've also moved 4 times over the past 3 years.
Wow!
Yes.
You're an expert mover.
Not really. I'm a very bad mover. So I still have a lot of boxes. There's some in the closet. There's some over here. When I moved into this place, I just had too much stuff. And whereas in my old house, I had places where I could stash things. I had a garage. I had lots of storage. I had an extra bedroom. Here, I don't have the luxury of spreading out.
So today, we are going to tackle this beautiful room and make it clean and organized for you, I promise. Are you ready?
I'm ready, sounds good.
Okay, good, let's get going. Okay, so what we've done is we've figured out that some of the things that were in this bag, Jessica was able to put away in her bedroom, and now she has a pair of jeans in here that she believes she may want to return. So what you want to do with items that we call to-do items is to start a list. So we had Jessica get a piece of paper. She's going to write down, return the items to the particular store. If you know that you're going to be in the area of that store, say tomorrow or the next day, you want to put it on your list, but then add it to your Outlook calendar. You said you use a digital Outlook, which is great. It's a great product. And then put it in your car. Okay, you've got all these great purses. One of the things I tell people is make sure that every single pocket that you go through and figure it out, even if it's a purse you're going to keep in store and use later, go through, because we find credit cards, we find money with a lot of our clients. So I'm going to ask you, number one, is this a bag you want to keep?
No.
Okay, so let's really make sure that everything's out of there if that's not a keeper. So we've been cleaning out a bag that Jessica had left in here. She had just gotten back recently from a trip to Florida, and we were pulling out clothes that have to be washed. And then we found her camera. Now Jessica has a little part-time business, actually a big part-time business as a photographer. So tell us about your business. What's the name of it?
It's called Jessica Lacy Photography. And I do weddings and family portraits and maternity, whatever people need me to do.
Excellent. Do you have a website?
I do.
Tell people what the website is.
www.jessicalacy.com.
Okay, Jessica, what's with the arrow bag? Is it something you'll use again?
I already have one, so I definitely don't need 2.
Okay, so this can go to Mom and Dad's for the garage sale.
Absolutely.
All right, let's bring it out to the pile. All right. Well, we've done great things in Jessica's spare room. Stay tuned, we'll be back and we'll finish it up.
This tip of the day is brought to you by Waste Management.
Charitable contribution. Make a charitable contribution instead of buying stuff for loved ones. There are several benefits. It reduces clutter, helps people in need, and provides a tax write-off for you. Coming up next, Sam shows us what's cooking over at JK. Then later, we see the amazing transformation of Jessica's extra bedroom office makeover.